Paris and Milan. Welcome to Finance Mandarin, the Beauty of Chinese Character live event. I am Tara from Finance Mandarin. Now you are watching from Finance Mandarin's social media channel links like LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and private Zoom link. Firstly, I thank you all for joining us today. Finance Mandarin is an advanced AI education platform. We work with leading organizations across the private, public, and social sectors at which they have connections with China. We provide real-life China insights and case studies to help you adapt proficiency in business Mandarin. By learning with us, you will gain trendy China financial knowledge and pitch fluently in Mandarin. First of all, I would like to introduce you to Vienne Li, the CEO of Finance Mandarin. Vienne has 20 years of experience teaching the finance and legal sectors in Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Beijing. She originates and designs comprehensive training for executive leaders to strengthen their Chinese language foundation and enhance their market intelligence. You can connect with her by scanning this QR code. So Vienne, would you like to say hi to us?
Sure. Good morning. Particularly welcome our students and alumni and connections in the social media to join the Finance Mandarin live event today. The beauty of Chinese characters already been the 5th time this master classes. And this is all because of great effort from our team. And I would like to thank you again. And we have Eve Wang here. And then we have another teacher, Debbie Chen. And then we have Eve Yu. And then particularly thank you for our great marketing team member, Tara and Suki. And they all say hi. And also, of course, the back end, our COO, John, and his team to make sure the live event running very smoothly. So again, I would like to present this stage to all our team members, let them to shine, and then bring the great content to our students. Finance Mandarin's mission is to bring the greatest knowledge for you and make sure that you advance in your career and understand the China market intelligence. So here you go. Let me get back to Tara.
Thank you, Vienne. Let me introduce our VIP speaker for today, Eve Wang. So Eve is a Mandarin language expert with 10 years of Mandarin teaching experience. She is passionate in looking for the root and beauty of the Chinese language. You can also connect with her by scanning this QR code. So Eve Wang, would you like to say hi to everyone?
Hello, everyone. This is Eve Wang. Again, I'm glad to be here to share this information of Chinese and Chinese characters. And thank you all for being here to join us.
Okay. So Eve Wang, where are you at the moment?
In Yunnan province, China.
Okay. So can you briefly explain to us, what are you currently doing there?
Yeah, actually, just enjoying my life here because I think many people have been here. Yunnan, this place, the quality is quite different from Beijing, Shanghai. So it's offered me a quiet environment to settle down and to do my research here.
Thank you. I would also like to visit Yunnan one day. So yeah, but moving on, I'll try to explain what we're going to do today. So before that, let me thank you, Eve Wang, for creating the podcast for us. And these topics are already uploaded on YouTube, and it's created a new topic for our students to learn more about the Chinese culture. Yeah. So after this sharing, we will have a mini game that will be conducted by Suki. So make sure you stay tuned and don't miss out. So without further ado, let's welcome Eve Wang.
Okay, last time we tried to learn some characters related to famous Chinese brands, and I found it is a quite interesting and innovative way to learn and teach. So we and I decided to talk more about this. So let's see what we will talk about today. I have chosen several famous Chinese brands, and we will mention the meaning of the words and characters. And then I also chose several foreign brands with excellent Chinese translation, we will see why I say they are excellent. So let's begin. 我们开始吧。The first one is quite simple. It's 小米, 小米. And for 小 means small, small. And 米, you know, 米饭, 米饭. 你喜欢米饭吗？一碗米饭. So 米 means rice. From this evolutionary process, we can see actually these 4 strokes of 米 represent the grains of rice. And in China, we have different kinds of rice. 在中国，我们有许多不同的米 like sticky rice, red rice, brown rice, coarse rice. And for this, we call it 小米. 小米 actually is millet, right? And I think this company chose this name because just like millet is a common simple food, we can see it every day, but you know, when you don't feel comfortable, you cannot eat anything. In China, we will cook this 小米粥, 小米congee. So it's a common, simple, but popular and healthy. Since we mentioned Xiaomi, let's look at Huawei. Huawei. Okay, actually for this, the name of Huawei, it has a really profound meaning. For this, 中华有为 is a phrase which in ancient expression. So 华 represent 中华, 中华 means China. And 为 here means 有为, 有为 means like make a difference or can succeed or can achieve something. So Huawei, this name actually means China can succeed, China can make a difference. So here you can see this advertisement of Huawei. It says 中华有为. Let's look at next page. 我们看一下下一个。Just like what I mentioned, Hua represents China. So here, People's Republic of China, 中华人民共和国. Here is the Hua. And look at this picture. It shows us the history of this character. Actually, the character of Hua we use today is the simplified character, 简体字. And for the traditional one, 繁体字 is like this. I think last time we mentioned this radical of a plant, right? So actually at the very beginning, this character also means flower, flower. So for this character itself, it represents beauty, beautiful and prosperous. Next one, 下一个。好，新浪微博，新浪。For 新 means new, new, and 浪 means wave. So 新浪 together means new wave. Last time we also mentioned this radical, 3 points means water. So with water here, wave. And for 新浪微博, 微博, you know, at the beginning we have blog, blog. For blog, in China we say 博客, 博客, use this 博. And this character means profound, deep, and abundant. Like in museum, we say 博物馆, museum, 博物馆. Here, 馆 means a place, like 饭馆, 旅馆. And 物 means things, objects. And 博 means abundant and profound. So here, actually, 微 and 博, they are kind of opposite words because 微 means macro, macro. So from here, we also have WeChat, 微信, 微信. Xin, this character we also mentioned last time. Xin means message and information. So 微信 means macro information, macro message. And do you know the Chinese name for Microsoft? It's also used way like 微软, 微软 because soft 软. Okay, that's for 新浪. Since we mentioned 新浪, let's look at 腾讯, 腾讯. So here, this character is a little bit complicated, but I want you to look at here for this part. You can see this one is the simplified character, 简体字, and this one is the traditional one, 繁体字. And we can see here, this character, 马, 马 means horse, horse. So actually this tong means like a horse gallop, you know, even sour. And 讯 also means message and information. Look at this radical, we haven't mentioned it. In language, 语言, like 汉语, we also have this radical. So this radical represents speech, language, communication. Here in this character, 讯, it means message and information. So the name of this company means like the fast speed information. Okay. Okay, this one is quite interesting. It's Baidu, Baidu. So this name actually comes from an ancient poem. I think it has around 900 year history. I will read it for you first. 众里寻他千百度，蓦然回首，那人却在灯火阑珊处. So hundreds and thousands of times for her I searched in chaos. Suddenly I turned by chance to where the lights were waning, and there she stood. So here, Baidu, the name of Baidu, originates from this word, 千百度. Here, 千 means thousand, and 百 means hundreds. So Baidu means thousands of times, means you search for something for thousands, hundreds of times. You look for something for so many times. Okay, personally, it's one of my favorite poems. Okay. Next, I'll introduce two insurance companies' name. One is China Life. In Chinese, we say 中国人寿. 中国人寿. 中国, China. 人, people, human being. And 寿 means longevity, long life. So you can look at this picture, this evolutionary process of this character. So the original character is quite complicated, 很复杂. You can see here. Actually, for this part, it's like the figure of an old people. And for this part, actually, it is related to the pronunciation of this character. So this character, 寿, is very important in Chinese culture. You can see this Chinese calligraphy. We call it 百寿图. 百, we just mentioned, means 100. So people will write 100, around 100 different kinds of different forms of this same character. When like your grandpa, grandma, your mother or father birthday, you will offer this to them as a present. Okay, So since we mentioned 中国人寿 China Life, let's look at another one. It's 中国平安 中国平安 So 平安 together means safety, safe, peaceful. Ping, look at this character. You can guess the meaning. It means quite balanced and flight, without any danger. And an also means safe, safety, and peaceful. And let's look at here. This picture shows you that the meaning of this character. For this part on the top, this radical represents the roof of a house. And under it, there is a woman, a female, sitting. So this character means when under the roof, there is a woman peacefully sitting. It offers you the feeling of peace and safety. That is 安. So 中国平安. Okay, from here we will talk about several foreign brands. The first one is Carrefour. In China, we call it 家乐福. 家乐福. So for the first character is 家 home. And it also has the same radical with an we just mentioned. This radical represent the roof of a house, right? And does anyone know what's the meaning of this part?
家 is it mean home?
Yeah, 家 is home, but do you know this part, the meaning of this part without the radical?
Oh, I'm not sure what does it mean.
Okay, next time I will tell you. But first, I think for all the students, you can think about that. Okay. And for 乐 means happy, like 快乐, right? 快乐. And 福 is also a very important symbol in China. Like during Spring Festival, 在春节, everyone will do this to paste this radical on the door, on the window, just like this picture. Because 福, the meaning of 福 is fortune or happiness. So in this, okay, so for the name of Carrefour in Chinese, it's like your home, your family will be happy and with good fortune. Okay, next one. It's BMW. So in Chinese, we call it 宝马. 宝马. You can see the pronunciation start with B, right? 宝, and M, 马. But the meaning is more interesting. For 马, just now we mentioned 马, right? Horse. And 宝means valued or precious. So for this horse, it's not a normal horse, it's the precious horse. And look at this picture. Last time we mentioned the character of the elephant. You know, if you still remember the story of the elephant. And for this one, the oracle bone inscription actually is quite similar with elephant, but without this long nose. So you can see here, this one is the traditional form of the character of Ma. And now we use the simplified character, 简体字. But anyway, you can see from this picture, this character is also a profile of this animal. So 宝马, 宝马. So BMW, like a precious horse. Okay, next one, CocaCola. This one, I think many people consider it as the most successful Chinese translation of foreign brand. Let's see why. In Chinese, we call it 可口可乐,可口可乐. And I think many people know the original meaning of Coca and Cola. There are two kinds of plants, right? But in Chinese, 可口 means good taste, taste good, tasty. And 可乐 means something make you feel happy. Okay, so together it means like this kind of drink. It's tasty and also can makes you feel happy. So 可口可乐. So from 可口可乐, we have another one, Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi. So since we call cola 可乐, so for Pepsi, we call it 百事可乐, 百事可乐. I think this one is more successful than Coca-Cola because 百事, 百, just now we mentioned with Baidu, right? 百 means 100, and 事 means things, thing, like 事情, 有什么事吗? 有事吗? So 百事, hundreds of things, hundreds things means everything, everything. So together, this name means everything happy. Everything makes you feel happy. So even for their advertisement, they have this slogan. Let's look at next one. If life is too hard, wish us Pepsi. 如果生活太难，那就祝我们百事可乐. It becomes a kind of greeting and a wish, like 祝你百事可乐. It's like wish you like everything will make you feel happy. Okay, that's all for me prepared for today.
Thank you, Eve Wang, for bringing us such an interesting topic to us. So now I'll pass the time to Suki to help us to conduct this little mini game. So Suki, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, this is Suki from Finance Mandarin, and thank you Tara, thank you Eve Wang for bringing such an interesting topic to us. And I guess our audience must have learned a lot now. Like when they're drinking cola, they can choose to drink Coca-Cola or Pepsi, and they can learn about the meaning behind. So let's not stop the vibe. Next, we are playing a game called Guess What Is in Your Brain. And we are inviting you, the audience, to join us. Here's the instruction. All you have to do is to randomly choose a Chinese character, and our VIP speaker, Eve Wang, will guess what is in your mind. Please feel free to send us a message or comment below the character. So we are now waiting for a few seconds for the first message to come to us. Meanwhile, I would like to once thank Eve Wang for bringing us such a good topics. And there are more to share soon, so audience, please stay tuned. Okay, now I just got the first reply. The character here is Da from WhatsApp. So Tara, can you please help us to put the character on the screen so our audience can see it?
Please hold on. I'll try to put the words on top.
So our first character is Da. And Eve Wang will explain to us what is the meaning of Da and guess what is in your brain for providing us the character Da.
Yep, there might be some technical issues right now. I'm not able to enter.
Okay, actually, I saw someone mention the 东西, 东西. You know this 东西, the characters are two directions, right? And now we use 东西represent the things because in Tang Dynasty, we have like many fairs to buy things and sell things. And we have the East Fair and the West Fair. West Fair, and East Fair. So 东西 means the things you can get from both East Fair and the West Fair. You can find everything there. That is 东西, 东西, 东西. But when we mention it, you should use a soft tone for 西, 东西, 东西. Okay.
Okay. So I think I'll just write the characters here because my keyboard doesn't seem to work. All right. So now we go back about the 大字. Could you briefly explain the meaning of 大?
Okay, so for da, it's one of the most basic Chinese characters, but it has a very profound meaning. For da, look at this, the figure of it, just like a human being standing, right, with your arms open and your legs open. Actually, the original character of Da is not like this, but not so open, open, but not so open. I think if you mention this character, it gives me this feeling of strength, because when you stand in this way, you feel comfortable in the world, and it makes me feel strengthful. Okay, and also, recently we have this buzzword of 躺平, 躺平, lie down flat. When you lie down, you can also use this way, because in yoga we have and this relaxation asana called 休息术, 休息术. Your yoga teacher will tell you to lie down in this way, with your arms open and your legs open. So no matter you act or you relax, you can take this posture. It will offer you strength and will also offer you relaxation. Okay, that's for that.
Thank you, Eve Wang, for explaining us the character Da. And we have just learned the new word 躺平. And Eve Wang is very great. She made us and we have the video present YouTube channel. So if you're interested, please stay tuned to our YouTube channel and you can just go watch it after this live event. So coming to the next character, we have 好. So Tara?
Okay, 好.
I tried my best.
Yeah, okay, you read really good. Another typical Chinese character. And I think at the very beginning, when you learn to write Chinese characters, most teacher will offer you this one. Because look at it, on the left is the radical of female, and on the right is 子, means a son, or can represent a male. So together, a female plus a male, and we understand it as good. Okay, it's like a state of harmony, and also you can understand it as a daughter plus a son, a woman plus a man. And also we mentioned before, like yin and yang, right? They represent the masculine and feminine energy inside you. Even for one individual, you can have this yin power and yang power inside you. So that is good. 好. Like more.
Thank you, Eve Wang. Do you have any more to say about 好?
No.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much for explaining us 好. So we are still receiving many messages, and let's try this one. 心. Tara, please.
All right, this is a hard one. Hold on. There's like 3 gold together. Okay, it doesn't look good. All right, is it right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So this one, Xin, I don't know who offered this one because actually in daily life, we seldom use this one, but many people have it in their names because obviously it has 3 gold, right? But if you have watched our videos before, we mentioned this Jin originally means metal, not only gold, but all kinds of metal. It's one of our 5 elements, right? 金木水火土, Jin metal, and now many people only understand it as gold. So for this Xin, the pronunciation is Xin. It has 3 gold, but 3 kinds of metal. I think this one, for me, the structure is more important than the meaning of it, because look at it, it's just like a pyramid, right? This triangle structure. Even for one single Jin, is like a pyramid. Even for pyramid, in Chinese, we call it 金字塔, right? 金字塔. So that means if you want to enjoy so much wealth, first of all, you have to have this stable foundation, right? So without a steady and stable foundation, I don't think anyone can stand, can bear, can enjoy so much wealth. So anyway, for the Chinese people who choose this character in their names, I think this character represents metal more than gold. Maybe they want to emphasize the element of metal in their life. Okay, that's all.
Okay, so Debbie, would you like to share something? Would you like to explain this character, or you can suggest other characters to share?
刚刚意外老师说的特别好，然后我想从另外一个角度来说一说。我们可以看到的话，这个“心”这个字是3个金。刚刚意外老师也有提到，就是它是一个金字塔的形状。那在中文里边，当我们看到一个字是这样的形状的时候，其实就表示有很多这个东西。比如说3个金的话，我们就说它是有很多的金子，你可以理解成它是 gold， 也可以你把它理解成为 metal， 也可以。那像比较常见的还有3个人。Tara， 你可以帮我们写一下3个人的这个重。所以3个人，如果大家看到这个字的话，重，ONG。对。如果大家看到3个人的话，那就是可以很简单的去理解说它就是很多人的意思。所以这个重本身它也有很多人的意思。那当然我们还有其他的，比如说刚刚伊娃老师也提到我们有这个5行，所以有3个金的话就还会有3个水、3个土但是这几个字都比较困难，我们就以后再来学习。所以大家只要记得有3个同样的字出现在一起的时候，那么它就变成了很多的这个东西就可以了。谢谢。
Yes, thank you, Debbie, for your explanation. So Debbie is one of our top trainers at Finance Mandarin. She has around 8 years of experience teaching Mandarin for our CEOs and executives in the finance industry. She has a lot of in-depth experience in fintech and e-commerce topics. So thank you for joining this game. So Suki, is there any other things that you want to share?
Yeah, that's the end of this game. Thank you, Eve Wang. Thank you all the participants who provide us the characters. And thank you our top trainer, Debbie. And next we are going to the next section. Okay, so one more. Yeah, there's participants, Samuel, who sent us don't see. And I would like to particularly mention his name here. Thank you very much, Samuel. So moving to the next ones. Here are some very quick sharing. Yep, that's the testimonials received from Finance Mandarin clients. We are so glad to have received 34 endorsements from executives in the capital markets, especially when they are using their real names on LinkedIn. If you would like to read more testimonials, please visit Vienne Finance Mandarin LinkedIn accounts. Also, you may visit www.vienne.com or our YouTube channel, Finance Mandarin, to watch the 6 video testimonials from managers, directors, and CEOs in the capital markets. Finance Mandarin is here for your success in China, and we are the experts in coaching business Mandarin Chinese for negotiation, presentation, in meetings, conferences, and roadshows in China. So next, may we have Eva Yu for a small conclusion. Eva is also the Mandarin coach in Finance Mandarin. So Eva, please.
大家好，我是伊娃于老师。刚才王老师跟 Debbie 的演讲都非常精彩，也谢谢 Suki。我们的学员都是工作非常忙的投资经理，谢谢大家认真学习。现在我为大家总结一下我们金融汉语汉通金融学院其中一个热门的课程汉字之美。在过去1年，这个大师直播课已经成功开办了4次，今天是第5堂课。这个课程中你会学到3个主要关键要点。第一，认识中华文化和汉字背后的意思。第二，学习商务汉语。第三，更容易的写出汉字。如果你想回顾以往的课程，欢迎浏览 Finance Mandarin YouTube 频道。谢谢大家。
Thank you, Eva Yu, for your Mandarin explanation, and also thank you, Eve Wang, for your in-depth sharing. That was very interesting. So that's it. That's all for our event today. If you want to learn more, book your course now at financemandarin.com. I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers! See you!
Thank you. Excellent.
Bye-bye.